Good morning. So as you can see, all the snow is gone. Woo woo! Well, I think there might be a little itty bitty patch out there still. So, you see that measure stick out there? Every time I take that down, it snows. We get a snowstorm like a day after or 2 days after. So I think I'm leaving that up there or out there until May, maybe June. I haven't decided yet. But I think I keep jinxing myself. So if you lovely two people could hit the thumbs up, that would be super cool of you. I don't really have much to talk about this morning. I just wanted to come live and show that the snow is gone, document it. Only lasted for a couple of days. Thank God. I know a whole bunch of dead air this morning. I'm sorry. I'm trying to find something we can chat about for a little bit. I probably should have done this before I went live. But you know, I never prepared. Well, I found this article not last night, the night before Wednesday, about the whistleblower's disclosure of details how Doge may have taken sensitive labor data. You know, I don't know why more people aren't up in arms about this fucking idiot going around stealing everybody's data. We could listen to that. It has a 7-minute listen to. It reads the article for you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I want to listen to it. Do you two lovely people want to listen to it? Maybe I'll just turn the music back on and let that run for a little bit. Like I said, I don't really feel like talking about anything. I'm a little discouraged about a whole bunch of shit. I'm sick of putting my effort in towards a lot of stuff. Yep, we're putting the music back on. I might be back in a little bit. Oh, good morning, Cece. How are you? All the snow's gone. Isn't that fabulous? I don't want to take my measure stick down because every time I do, it jinxes me and it snows the next day. So I think that will be staying out there until maybe June. Or at least until we get like 60-degree weather days, like for a week in a row. Today, I don't know. I have some family coming up for Easter weekend, so most likely cleaning the house, getting stuff ready for family to come. So are you going to any protests this weekend, Cece? Yes, I understood that. Yeah, I'm thinking of going to one myself. I'm trying to figure out which town closest to me is going to have one. Or do I just go protest by myself at the one of the forest welcome centers, the national forest places, and they have a sign that says, "Hands off our forest. Leave our trees alone." Our trees gotta be big enough so people can hide behind them. You can't cut them down. Yes, exactly. I speak for the trees. I'm the real tree hugger. Leave my forest alone. We don't want you here. No orange people allowed in the forest. Dress like the orcs. Oh, no costumes. I want people to see who I am when I'm protesting. So they know who's mad. So, anything exciting happen on these YouTube streets last night, Cece? It was Survivor night, so I was watching Survivor. I wasn't paying attention to YouTube. It's really windy out today. Poopsicle's learning to read? Is he actually... See, we don't know if he's really learning to read, Cece, because, you know, he skips over sections and stuff when he's reading documents. Skips lines, skips words. So we don't know if he's truly learned how to read yet. Puts in his own words, his own stories into stuff that he reads, especially court documents. He likes to fabricate stuff. Yep, trying. He's trying. I think there's a medicine for that. I think that's like a severe case of ADHD where like words jump around and you see things when you're reading that aren't really there. Maybe that's what he needs. I could be wrong, though. It might not be ADHD. It might be some other 3-letter, 4-letter disease or whatever it's called. Yes, he needs to shut up. He just needs to shut up. Go back to his mom's basement. Stay there. Be that 50-year-old man that lives in mom and dad's basement and lives, or not lives because he's living in the basement, but has a creepy RV. I don't know how he thinks he's something to this world. He's not. And you know, people are just disgusting. I've come to this realization again. I've come to this realization several times that people are disgusting. But the fact that people enjoy going after and attacking people and telling them to off themselves, and other people finding that entertaining is the most disgusting thing in the world. And people attacking people like you think you're cool because you can attack somebody. I mean, it's just disgusting. There's so much, I mean, do people act like this in offline in real life? Or I guess in so I heard a term for this the other day for when you're talking about offline, off social media and stuff like that. It's called the meat world. I think that is so weird, but it's so it so makes sense because out here there's like meat and people and on here on YouTube there is no meat. It's just words. So do they act like this around the meat? Because I bet you if some of these people said some of this shit to humans in real life, to meat standing in front of them, they'd probably get knocked the fuck out. But then again, I wonder if they would actually really get knocked the fuck out if some of these people saw each other in real life. Would there even be a confrontation, or would they just be so scared of each other that they wouldn't do anything? Would it be like one of those high school, like your freshman year when everyone meets in the parking lot to like have a fight and the two people are just standing there and everybody's circled around them? Because, people's words are a lot more powerful than than their actual meat human bodies. They have a lot more courage behind a screen than they do in real life. I don't know. I just know that if somebody came up to me and said some of the shit that these people say to each other online, I would knock them the fuck out. Oh, you're waiting for your new refrigerator? It hasn't come yet? I thought it was coming the other day. Or did you order it the other day? Your birthday is coming up, Cece. So everyone knows. Oh, you ordered it the other day. Okay. Well, that's pretty good if you ordered it the other day and it's coming so soon. Maybe they're trying to clear out their stock so they can order more expensive shit and sell us more expensive stuff so they can make more of a profit off it. Because that's what it's all really about. It's about these companies making a profit. It's not about saving us any money. Good morning, Praxis. Welcome to the forest. I'm going to get some coffee. I shall be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh my God, Cece, it's supposed to be in the 90s there? Wow. Wow, we're only supposed to get in the 60s over the weekend. But then it's supposed to drop back down. Oh, good morning, Beard. How are you this fine morning, sir? Yeah, they say it's supposed to get warm here too, Praxis, but I don't believe it. I won't believe it until, like I was saying, until we have 60s, like for a week. Oh, you're still not feeling good, Beard? That's, Just a couple more days until you get, hopefully, some answers. Hopefully they remove it. And hopefully they start to realize that it's pushing on that other nerve system and it's really fucking you up. You know, I think it might be, Beard, I think it might be related to the issue of how tired and out of it you are. Because if, like you were saying, if it's pushing on that nerve and that controls things, that's probably what makes you feel a little off. So if you're just joining us this morning, any of my friendly lurkers out there, if you could hit the thumbs up, that would be super cool of you. Yeah, that's it. The nerve that controls the contact with the brain and the entire nervous system. Yeah, I hope that gets fixed, Beard. And I think, you know, I'm not a doctor and I'm not paid, so I definitely don't play one on YouTube. But I would think that if that nerve is having issues, that it would make you tired and out of it and feel a little off. Oh, have a great day, Cece. Enjoy your new fridge. And let the moving guys do all the heavy lifting. So, Beard, it looks like it's just us now. So, you got any plans for Easter? You know, tomorrow starts the Easter weekend. Good Friday's tomorrow. When is Easter? Sunday. Easter falls on 4/20 this year. wonder when the next time that will happen is. I wonder when the last time it happened is. You're going to be like, OMG that day? What do you mean? Are you going to be heavily in prayer that day? Or are you going to be heavenly high that day? Well, I guess being in prayer that day and heavenly high kind of go together, don't they? Just praying to a different God, right? Yeah, I had a feeling you'd be pretty nervous about that. That's why you should be very heavenly high. And on an indica, not a sativa. I think I would be nervous that they wouldn't do the biopsy. I would make them do a biopsy if it was me. Every Sunday you wake up and follow the dark carnival. Possibly the only routine you have. So you're nervous that they aren't going to do it, or you're nervous about making them do it? Yeah, I would definitely request a biopsy. Like I said, I would make them do it. So if you're just joining us this morning, if you could hit the thumbs up, that would be super cool. You can hit the thumbs up because all the snow is gone. And you're ready for spring. Oh, good morning, just me. How are you? Thank you for stopping by the forest. It's windy. See all the leaves blowing around out there? don't even, can you hear the wind? I can hear the wind moving my house around. No, not really moving my house around, but you know what I mean, hopefully. Maybe I'll get blown away to Oz. You're not feeling nearly as nervous and sick today. Well, that's good. Oh, good morning, Mama Red. Good to see ya. Thank you for stopping by. Oh no, I wouldn't describe it like being on a boat. Then my house would really be moving. And I might actually end up in Oz. But then I could meet the Tin Man and the lion and the scarecrow. Oh, it's cold there today, Mama Red? Well, it's nice out here today. Let's see what the temperature is. I want to say it's in the upper 40s maybe. Let's see. Oh, 43. Feels like 37. So, maybe it's not that warm out. I'm sick of, I just want nice weather. Can I get 65, sunny, for like 7 days? Oz is in Kansas? No. Because they tell Dorothy you're not in Kansas anymore. You were at 30 at 5 a.m.? Oh my God, Mama Red. See, I think we are on that same latitude line. Because I really believe we have the same kind of weather. See, I think there are multiple Oz's. Mama Red says that there is a Oz in North Carolina, too. I think Oz is kind of like Springfield. There's one everywhere. But the Simpsons couldn't name their town Oz because it was already taken. Huh, there's a theme park, an abandoned theme park in North Carolina called Oz, you think? We're gonna Google, because Google is our friend. Well, this one says, I think it's still open. It's called The Land of Oz. Oh, I think it got damaged in the hurricane. Halloween. Oh. So, did y'all hear about the orange guys holding up funding for hurricane relief? So I wonder if it's, says Land of Oz remains a treasured part of our region's history, and we are actively exploring ways to share it with visitors in a new and meaningful way. Oh, so yeah, they're talking about opening back up our plans for 2026 and beyond. So maybe they have a lot of damage from the hurricane. Huh, it seems like a really cool place. I want to go. The Land of Oz. It's 45 degrees there right now. Here, I'm going to drop a link so you all can see what I'm talking about. It looks like a really cool place. I want to go. Here's the Land of Oz. Link should be coming in just a second. There you go. Roadside attraction? What are you talking about, Oz? What are you talking about, Oz? Beard? What are you talking about, a roadside attraction? Oh, I wish you had gone back to Mama Red. Then you could tell us all about it. It's not a theme park. It must be a roadside attraction. What are you, with the website that I just dropped, the Land of Oz, is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about in Kansas? Should I Google roadside attractions in Kansas named Oz? Because the one I'm looking at definitely doesn't seem like a roadside attraction. Trying to see if, here, we'll click on this one. It's got barns and stuff. It doesn't, well, I don't know if I've ever truly been to a roadside attraction. Ooh, you did a limo ride and dinner instead? Ooh, so you went fancy. Did you get all dressed up, Mom Red? Have a nice dress on and heels? I agree, Mama Red. It looks like it's way more than a roadside attraction. But I guess there are some roadside attractions that do have like little theme parks attached to them, maybe. Oh, is a haunted limo ride? Oh, I bet that was fun. I missed the haunted part in the last in the last part. Oh, that's cool. So you had the haunted limo ride and then you guys went to dinner. It wasn't like a haunted limo ride and dinner included? Explain the haunted limo ride. Was the limo haunted? Did it take you to haunted places? Oh, cool. I love old creepy cemeteries. Did you get out and explore? Oh, I bet it would be great memories. Why have I never... Beard, I thought I did tell you that. I mean, I've taken you to a creepy cemetery. Well, I guess it's not really creepy, but an old cemetery. Oh, you would have done a live at night there? Oh, wow. That would have been cool, Beard. We could have explored the cemetery at night. Oh, that's cool. The limo driver was dressed up? Was he like a dead zombie? A zombie limo driver? When I was a kid, there was an old cemetery across the street um in the farmer's field, and it had a stone wall around it, and there were holes, like, I don't know if people came and grave dug the holes or what, but or if they just like sunk in because they were super old. But I remember going over there, exploring when I was a kid. I used to think it was so cool. We would tease each other about zombies coming up out of the ground, out of these holes, and scare each other. One was Frankenstein and the other was Igor. That's so cool. Oh, and zombies and vampires serving drinks. Oh, so fun. That's so fun. I bet you guys had a blast. And you're definitely right. Great memories, I'm sure, were made. I'll be right back. I'm going to get some coffee. Okay, I'm back. You took your niece on a first date road trip for graduation. That's so fun. Oh, I bet you did have the time of your lives. Oh, did a helicopter ride over the Smokies? Oh, I bet that was so beautiful. I used to have a friend that flew up here, had a place up here, and flew up here from Chicago, and I would fly up with them. And we would fly around the forest, but we couldn't fly far around the forest because this is military airspace, so you can't really come into it. But if you go right along the border, you can kind of come into the airspace without getting in trouble. And flying over the forest is so cool. They're talking about cutting down and processing like all of the forest and only leaving 25% of the forest here, which I think would be devastating. I mean, that's happened to this forest a long, 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 long time ago. And this forest was devastated. There was like no forest left. And then they had, well, they didn't have to, but Roosevelt started the CC camps, the Civilian Community Corps, I think it was called. And they planted all the trees in the forest and brought it all back to what it is today. So what, now they're going to cut it all down again, and is the orange guy going to put concentration camps up here and have people put the forest back? Or are we just going to keep sending them to El Salvador? I mean, that's like a death sentence to be sent to that jail, and people are okay with it. I mean, what kind of disgusting human beings are okay with, oh, well, he's not an American, even though he has a visa and he works here and his family's here, fuck him. What kind of disgusting people look at the world like that? And those people that are saying that, I wish that they would get sent to El Salvador. Because obviously they have never spent any time or know anybody that's ever spent any time in a jail system. And I think all those people that are saying that, oh, fuck him, he should just stay in El Salvador, who cares? I think all those people are a bunch of white privilege motherfuckers. But that's my opinion. And you don't have to agree with it. What are you talking about, Beard? You should deal with those gang personnel. What? Do you know he's a gang member and violent? Do you know he has a daughter? A young daughter? And the only reason that they're saying that he is in a gang or part of a gang is because he has a Chicago Bulls hat on and tattoos. So, do you know how many people wear Chicago Bulls hats and have tattoos? And do you know that there are tons of Chicago Bulls merchandise that is made and sold in other countries for cheaper? So who was the evidence released by, Mama Red? Who released this evidence? Was it Pam Bondi? And we should believe her why? Exactly? Good morning, Fairy. So just because you're of, we'll say Latin descent, and you have tattoos, that means you're automatically a gang member? So if you speak Spanish, does that mean you're automatically a gang member too? What about, see, okay, Mom Red, you're talking about one person. What about the hairdresser? What about him? And do you know that when you go to jail and you have tattoos, you don't write down what those tattoos are, and you don't write down what those tattoos mean to you. That's what the I can't think of the word, but the people in the jail, the processing people, they're the ones that write down that information. They're the ones that write down what your tattoos are. They're the ones that say what those meanings of those tattoos that are on your body mean. Again, again, I think I think a lot of this is a lot of people talking a lot of shit about stuff that they know nothing about. And it doesn't even matter the fact that he never got due process. If they thought all these things, why didn't he get to be put in front of a judge before he got shipped off? If you have a green card or a work visa, you have a fucking tax ID number. So you are paying taxes. And you don't have to be a citizen to have due process in this country. First of all. I mean, let's talk about that. Read your fucking Constitution, people. All you have to be is here in America. You just have to be on this land in this country, and you get the rights of this country. You get due process. Again, you don't have to be a citizen of this country to have due process. People don't know how to read the Constitution. You just have to be here on this land. Nope, you're wrong, Mama Red. Everyone gets the right to due process. Do your fucking homework. You too, Beard. Do your homework. It's not just for citizens. So then, by what you're saying, Beard, that it protects American citizens, so we can go to other countries, act a fool, and then if they don't have due process, they can't send us to jail? That's bullshit. That's not how it works. That's not how it works at all. If you're in another country, you have to follow that country's rules. Obviously, you guys have never been to another country. You don't know how the world works. You're so stuck in your own little fucking part of the world that you don't see the bigger picture of things. There's nothing I can do to help you with that. Stay ignorant, stay dumb. Not my fault. So, Mama Red, when you lived overseas, did you live overseas on a military base? Because when you're on a military base, That's U.S. property. That's U.S. land. You have American rules that you have to follow. And you're under a whole nother kind of thing. You're not just a person living in another country. Again, you were part of the military, so you fall under different rules and whatnot. Right. Ran out of coffee. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, and thank you for being patient with me while I get my coffee. Let me catch up on chat. Huh. Thank you, Just Me, for agreeing with me. Due process is for everyone in the U.S. Period. If you're on this land, if you're on this soil, if you're in our fucking country, no matter where you're from in the world, you get due process because we are a democratic country and that's how shit works. Yes, if you fuck up overseas, you can get booted or tried there. Exactly. Doesn't mean just because you're a U.S. citizen, they're gonna send you back here. So, why are we sending people to some fucking place in the middle of fucking nowhere that they're not even from? To one of the most dangerous prisons in the world? You know, the reason that I think it's a congressman from Maryland that went down to El Salvador. The reason he probably can't see the guy is because guy's probably already dead. Exactly. Trump is going to be held in contempt and for breaking the law. He's broke the law and nothing's being done about it. The judge told them to turn those planes around. And did the planes get turned around? No. Did the orange guy do what the fuck he wanted? Yes. Sorry, I got a lot of chat to catch up on. Okay, so Beard's saying you don't get due process if you don't cross at a port of entry. That's not true either. Do you know why people aren't getting due process? Because there aren't enough border judges. There aren't enough people down there to do due process. And instead of hiring more judges to take care of this, they don't. You know, if there were more judges down there, there wouldn't be such a backlog like there is. Exactly. Humans are not illegals. People can't be illegal. If you are on a green card, if you have a work visa, if you have a student visa, okay, let's take the green card and the work visa out of it. Let's say you're here from Europe somewhere and you're going to school, because there's a lot of foreigners that come over to American universities and go to school, become doctors and lawyers and all type of shit. So you're saying if a student comes over here, and let's say we're going to go something really fucking simple here. Let's say this student from Turkey, or no, sorry, wrong country. That's one of his buddies. From, let's just, fuck it, we're gonna say Gaza. Let's say you're over here from Gaza and you're going to school. And let's say that you jaywalked in New York City and ICE agents arrested you for jaywalking. Then are you no due process? No going to court? No seeing any judge or anything about that? Just ship you off to El Salvador? Does that sound American to you? And since when is it just one fucking person's country? Because Mama Red says, come here legally or get out of my country. So it's your country, Mama Red? It's just your country. Is that what you're saying? So it's how you think it should go? And the only reason that people think these people that supposedly got, so frustrating, just believe everything the orange guy and his minions tell you. Kinda like Poop Bucket and his dingleberries. Just me, I'm with you on this. Trump broke the law. Lock him up and then deport him. Yep, let's send him back to where he fucking came from. Oh, no, wait. Let's send him to El Salvador and put him in that fucking jail. Problem solved. I agree. Just me. Problem solved. Let's put him in El Salvador. Along with Poop Bucket. And if you think that it's just gonna stop there, if you don't think he's gonna start rounding up Americans and putting them in some fucking jail somewhere, yeah, the migrant facilities, Beard, are like concentration camps. It's disgusting. And I'm with you, just me. My country used to welcome people. Now it's just run by criminals. Exactly, I feel the same way. Sorry, I'm way behind on comments. Oh, that's a good question, Beard. What is America? Can you define it? It means something different, a bit different to all of us. See? Okay. So, came here legally. Dude came here legally, has a work visa or a green card. I can't remember which one it is. But, fuck him, right? Fuck him. He's in El Salvador now. Fuck him. You make no sense, Mama Red. Because he did what he was supposed to. He was here working. And what about the hairdresser, the gay hairdresser, in an El Salvador prison? He came here legally. He had his paperwork, but they shipped him off to El Salvador. So what you just said, Mama Red, is so hypocritical. I'm sorry, and sorry if you think I'm yelling at you. I'm really not yelling at you. I just get passionate about stuff. And did you know our borders have never been open? They've always had a process of coming through the border. That's just some stupid term the GOP decided to use and get stuck in people's heads so it makes it seem like people are just running across the border to create fear in you weak-minded people. His whole family, the orange guys, all their his kids are anchor babies. Deport the whole fucking family. I'm way behind on comments. I don't even want to scroll all the way down because I'll lose where I am. And Beard's talking about Just like when Trump was president last time. Exactly. Remember last time? Remember all those babies that are just gone now? Nobody knows where they are except for the person that has the babies, and they're for sure as hell not gonna say, oh yeah, I have your baby over here. There are mothers and fathers that are in this world that have no idea where their children are. Are you okay with that? Because he figured out how to do it to babies, so now he's doing it to fucking adults. All right, so let's talk about due process. Did Melania go through the right channels to get her citizenship in this country? Or did she wait until her hubby became president and then her whole family got citizenship? Huh? Is that how it really works? You gotta be rich to become a citizen in this fucking country? You gotta know somebody? Huh? That sounds really legal. Oh, so Mama Red, you don't know about the hairdresser. Well, maybe you should look it up because the only one that's being talked about is the guy in Maryland. There's a hairdresser too from California. Yes, can all the mega please self-deport? That would be so nice. All the red hat people, please deport and go back from where your family originated from. Years and years ago, and you know nothing about it. Because that's what's happening. So all you go back there to wherever your family come from. Because we don't want you in this country anymore. I don't care if you are here, quote unquote, legally or illegally. If you got a red hat on your head, get the fuck out. So, Mama Red, if you're saying that just me is spreading nonsense, well, then I can say that you're just spreading nonsense. You're just spreading what comes out of the orange man and the red hat fucker's mouths. You don't have an original thought. Right? Just me, what's good for Trump is good for the next POTUS, right? That's why he wants another term. That's why he wants to be president forever, because he knows he's fucking breaking the law, and what the next president would do would be prosecute him because he's breaking the fucking law and you people don't see it and you're okay with it. No wonder why all of you are okay with all these people talking shit about everybody on social media. I agree, just me. We need to fire all MAGA and deport them. Bye! I don't know if it's I can't even say that word. Hold on. Fascism or what it is. It's gross. It's just gross and it's not fucking America. So, Big Chief, good morning. I don't know how long you've been here. Am I buffering right now? Why is it that it's us that's misinformed? Huh? That's right, Fairy? Why are we the ones that are misinformed? We're always misinformed and they're right. Well, I feel that they're the ones that have been misinformed this whole time and now they're brainwashed. They drink the Kool-Aid. They can't put the Kool-Aid down and they just keep repeating what the orange guy says. What? No. Oh. All right. I drank way too much coffee. You have to excuse me for a moment. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette real quick, catch up on chat, and I'll be right back. So I can be talking with you guys and not at you guys. Okay, so I got to the part in the chat where Mama Red is being called Red Mama. Fairy, I may have messed you up because I do that sometimes too. I call Mama Red Mama sometimes, and it messes things up. So Red Mama is not in my chat. Fairy is saying Mama Red. That's who she is talking to. I just wanted to clarify that real quick. No, I'm going to finish up catching up on chat. I'm going to mute myself again. Okay, I'm all caught up now. So, I got your text, Fairy. Yes, I understand it was a typo, but I just wanted to clarify so people reading chat in the replay don't think that you're talking to Mama Red and can't see her. Or, I mean, Red Mama and can't see him. See her. Whatever. You know what I mean, guys. Women. Children. Well, no children. Hopefully, God. Hopefully, there's no children in here. But sometimes y'all do act like a bunch of children. Just saying. Oh. Mama Red, do you just think they're all crooked because someone's telling you they're all crooked? So, speaking of South Africa, did you hear about I think it was a pastor that was kidnapped in South Africa the other day? That's fucked up, right, Mama Red? I can't, well, thank God they got him back, and thank God he was alive. But how scary. Just me, you're silly. Mama Red using a color chart to identify illegals. and you know, I know one person that should go back to fucking South Africa where he belongs. You know, actually, Mom Red, there are a whole bunch of white Europeans over here overstaying their visas. And there are also a whole bunch of Europeans and Asians and Russians and every other fucking country that come over here just to have their babies in this country. Do you know that there's condos all over major cities in America where people just come to have their fucking babies so they can be American citizens? There's a bunch of white people that do that. Did you know? Or am I just making up shit again? Am I just gaslighting as you redhead people like to say? Yeah, all fucking Melania overstayed her visa. And she's the quote unquote first lady. Right, just me? Elon can't be illegal because he's white and very, very, very rich. Oh, sorry, Mama Red. I don't mean to lump you in, but sometimes, sometimes you say some things that the red hat people say, and it's very hard to not lump you in. I'm so sorry if you're offended. And I hate on red hat people just as much as they hate on quote unquote Democrats, or who they think are Democrats, or who they think are liberals or progressive, or whatever the case may be. He was Mama Red. Oh. You thought I was saying hair. No, I don't have any problems with the red hair people. Oh God. Now people don't be starting any rumors, Mama Red. They're gonna be like, oh, Sunshine, she's racist. She doesn't like red hair people. Oh, good morning, Flea. Oh, I needed that laugh, Mama Red. Thank you. Oh, you have a kid's birthday today. Oh, well, happy birthday to the kid. And thank you so much for stopping by. Yeah, those damn ginger people, let me tell you. Oh, I can't stop laughing about that. That's so funny. Just me, is red hair natural or is it gender affirming? Oh my God, I'm crying. My cheeks hurt. Well, I think it's more than gender affirming. I think it also is. Doesn't red hair also tell you you're a little Irish? Or some shit? gender affirming care is no longer a thing. I forgot about that. Exactly. See, she's trying to lump me into that. Just me, help, help. It's happening. The rumors started. See, she isn't all about peace and love. She has a thing against red people. Facebook told you, once showed me and told me as an old lady, I will look mixed was hilarious back when did Facebook. So when you get older, you're gonna look mixed? Is that what it say? I'm so confused. Where are you gonna self-deport to, Mom Red? Are you gonna drive there or are you gonna fly there? Because that also depends. I hope you have your passport. That's so funny. One of those image quizzes told you that. Unbelievable. So, Mama Red, does your ID, does your last name match the last name on your birth certificate? See, El Salvador, beautiful this time of year. I heard the temperature's just right there. Ah, of course not. You got married. Yes, and you know how many other people have that same problem? And do you know you're going to have to switch your last name if you want to get a voter ID card? Because your birth certificate has to match your state or driver's license. Everything has to match. So you know, the orange guy, your savior, oh, you didn't see my air quotes. Air quotes around savior, is making it so you can't vote anymore. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. All your shit's gotta match, Mama Red. You better look into it. You better see what the GOP is trying to do. Well, if he's not a savior, then why are all the evangelical priests or religious people, why are they saying that he's the savior? So maybe you need to go talk to the people in your camp and stop telling them to say it. They are passing. It's already passed the House. So, Mom Red says that you've looked into it. Well, you must not have read the fine print. You must not have read all the pages. You just probably skimmed over what Fox News is telling you. So, if your shit doesn't match, well, hold on. Let me pull my little notebook out here. Because I talked about this the other morning. Where is that? Ah, here it is. So, if your birth certificate and your state ID don't match, well, then you need to go get a passport. And there are 2 different kinds of passports you can get. You can get the book, which will allow you to travel anywhere by plane, bus, train, land, air, and sea for $165. Or you can just get the card, which will allow you to go to Canada, Mexico, and Bermuda, and the Caribbean for $30. Or no, I'm sorry, $65. Or you can get both of them for $195. Or you can change your name back to your maiden name. And that's gonna cost you anywhere from $100 to $400, depending on what state you're in, just to file to change your name. Yep. Oh, well, that's, hey, if that's what you want to believe, I'm sorry if you're not going to be able to vote. Not my fault. See, I'm not going to have that problem. I'm always going to be able to vote because my name's never changed. Yes, I agree, just me. Willfully ignorant is the worst. Because they don't even know they're being ignorant. And what I don't understand is how is that even legal? How can the federal government tell the states how to vote? Yes, Mama Red, that was the last time. That was the last time you went and registered to vote. But this time they're changing a whole bunch of shit. And it's not even done being passed. Again, Mama Red, how can the federal government tell the states how to do their elections? Federally or state? That's not how it works. That's not what the Constitution says. It's also state reform. Yes, states are also passing them. I think Michigan has almost got one passed through, and I think another state, I can't remember, just got one passed through. Oh, good morning, Cinderella. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Mama, y'all just can't. I just can't. Laughing my ass off. Let's talk after election and use my ID. So, are you saying that I can use your ID to vote, Mama Red? That's not how it works. Are you trying to get me in trouble? Oh, good morning, MLH. Thank you for stopping by this morning. We're just talking shit. Well, I'm just talking shit, laughing, making fun of red hat people. Fairy. I don't understand how any woman can be okay with what the GQP is doing to us or trying to do to us. Your state already funds private schools, just me? So, just me, you don't have to answer this if you don't want to. But what state are you in? It was nice. Well, it's weird living in the state that I'm in now because it's supposedly blue, but where I am, it's definitely not blue. But where I'm from, Illinois, Chicago, definitely a blue area. And it was very nice living there. And it's really not as bad as everybody says it is. Oh, have a great day, Flea. Have fun at the birthday. Yeah, the whole voucher thing is ridiculous. I don't. I think if you want your kid to go to a different school than the public school that is provided for you in the area that you live in, you should pay for it. I don't think taxpayers should pay for it. Because why should we, as taxpayers, pay for one child to get a better education than the other child? Exactly. Just me. It bankrupts states. Well, it's bankrupting her state. And it will bankrupt all states. Because why should we have to pay for rich parents to send their kids to a private school? Oh, not just. I don't believe you have a choice as a parent. I'm glad we have it. Public schools are a joke. So, private schools are a joke too. You know that? Private and public schools, all the schools are a joke. Because the private schools are more of, or the schools are the schools that push their influence on the children and teach the children in those schools only certain things and only certain curriculums. Who pays taxes, Mama Red? We all pay taxes. Who's gonna stand up for the rich? Just me. We're all standing up for the rich. Duh. That's what they train us to do as kids. The rich people are the ones that are the more powerful, and they're the ones that have influence. So we're supposed to look up to them, and we're supposed to want to be like them. Right? Who's gonna take care of all the fatherless robot kids? We won't need school. We're gonna have AI robot kids. And they're gonna be smarter than us. So we won't need school anymore. So Mama Red says, my boy's private school didn't push shit, just saying. Other than religion. And that's to be expected in a religious school. So you don't think by pushing a religion on somebody that it's also influencing how they think about the world and how they think about other human beings? And how they think about women? Because religion thinks women should be in a whole different kind of area in the world and not be where we are right now. Oh, I just realized it's 11 o'clock. I think you are saying that Christian schools shouldn't get our taxes. Separation of church and state. Exactly. Well, I gotta go, y'all. Because it's 11 o'clock and I gotta be somewhere at 11:45. And it takes me a half hour to get there and I still gotta get ready. So, thank you so much for all of you joining me this morning. I really appreciate it. I have fun chatting with you all. So, peace and love to everyone that matters. And to the ones that don't, well, you know where to go. But before you go where I think you should go, you should dial 988. If you're in the United States, somebody there will help you. Be kind. It's free. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.